Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. So now we have another belt of iron. Iron ingots. I did what I mentioned in the the previous episode, where I merged those two belts that were here together in one Mark II belt. Let's see here. Come on. So I just did that here, and we have another new smelting array here. Which doesn't seem to be working at full efficiency, actually. As it shouldn't when it's using Mark I belts. 60, 120, 240, 480. Well, I need to replace this belt segment here and this other belt segment here. Good thing I saw this now. There we go. Let's put that in there. And this needs to be a Mark II belt, actually. Am I producing enough, I wonder? 480, 960. I'm not producing enough. 960. 960 minus 240 is 720. So these four are actually redundant. It's fine. So I built the miners that I mentioned. Let's just follow the belt out there. This looks interesting. I felt that looked good. So I've got a couple of miners here, producing respectively 264, 231, 264, and 264. So that's more than the belt will accommodate. But that's fine. And I built that belt over here for some glorious spaghetti. And I'm merging it down here and into this, and then I have this. First time I actually had to go up 2 levels on the belt to get that into the bus and down, so we have one belt of 720 iron ingots coming down here. Okay, so the next thing on our list then would be electric motors, and I think I established that I was going to have to build 4 machines, which is going to require 270 iron. Let's do that. That will be here. Set this to produce electric motor, and boom. Now, this is going to require 3 products. Which should be interesting in terms of the sorters, but we'll get around to that and have a look at what will be necessary for that when we get to that. That was an interesting sentence. So let's put these into my fuel chamber. Now, we need to bus the gears and the magnetic coils. And I believe I am producing 720 of each of those. I'm producing 360 gears and 720 magnetic coils. Okay. So, we need to put this out here and bring that down there. I need to make more Mark II belts. That requires iron ingots, electromagnetic turbines. Now it requires Mark 1 belts and turbines. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to deal with that actually. I need more belts. There we go. That can just stand in the background and be handcrafted. And then we need to continue this. Sorry about the noise there. I need to move the microphone boom. We can continue this down here. This should be removed. And boom. And then we have the gears. The gears also need to... No, the gears don't need to be on a Mark II belt for now. I think I measured that to go there. Yes. Now, here we need to have one of those nifty splitters so that we can connect this up to the belt. So it needs to be there. And we don't need to dismantle that because that is the correct belt. Take that one down. I'm confusing my poor robots. And now to get that off, I think we'll use a Mark III. That is 6 trips per second on one grid. Now I have to do maths again. 6 times 60 is 360, so we are going to need 2 of these for the electromagnetic turbines to fill the belt, as obvious. And we are going to need 1 of them here. And now I need to check the power set. Oh, yeah, I'm going to need more power very soon. We are getting there, slowly but steadily. And we do that, and that. And this belt also needs to be extended to that green line there. Most excellent. Okay. Now I need to think. Thinking is hard. I think 270. Yes, 270 is the highest I need. Let's go 1 up. And 1 down again. And do that. And we do the same 1 more time, and down, and a 3rd time, up, and come on, up and down. There we go. Then we need to remove, I think 3 belt segments is enough, but just to be on the safe side. I don't think that's too close. And we are using less, so we still need a Mark II belt here. And then 1, 2, 3. And okay, so we do need to remove 4 of them actually. Okay. What are you colliding with? Oh, it's colliding with the other splitter. Well, that's a bit annoying. Oh well, you can do it like that. I'm fine. Doesn't really matter that much. So like that. Now it's going to split evenly. However, we only need 90 gears on that one, so it's not a big problem actually. That's 0.3 of a belt according to the calculator. And like so. Now 1, 2, 3, and remove that and put that there. And we do that. Is this a Mark 1 belt? That's not right. That is supposed to be a Mark 2 belt. That's better. Now we can remove this belt here that I'm using just for... I'm gonna do that. Remove it completely here. Have I? Yeah, I've got some left here that I don't need. We can clean that up as well. And recharge, I guess. I'm guessing I'm all out of fuel. Yeah, I am. Using the helium is nice, but you kind of run out quickly. I'm gonna go grab a stack of coal, I think. Or rather 4 stacks of coal and put that inside instead, because with a stack of 20 versus a stack of 100, yeah. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is connect these belts up to the belts like this. We need some power. Power is always good out here. And there, that should suffice. Actually, that is the wrong position of the power pole. There's supposed to be a room for a belt there. Problem though is I have to put it there because otherwise I'm not going to cover the beginning of the machine. I have no power poles on this. I'm guessing I've been very lucky with where I've put those sorters, to be honest. Okay, then we need a belt to go like that. And one up, one down. And little squiggle. And big storage. Like so. Before I fill that up, what we want to do is go over to the container over here where I have electric motors and grab as many as we can. And then put these in here. There, we can deconstruct that. And drop down here, and let's place one of those wireless power towers here. And put these in here. I don't need them. No, I can go pick up if I need. Okay, so we can use the level 1 or Mark 1 sorters to take the product out. And we can do the same for the nearest belts. Then we're going to use Mark II sorters. Now this is going to be problematic actually. There isn't enough spots. How do I do that? Because I can't connect two of them to the same place. And I'm pretty sure I can't put one there. No, that won't work either. Okay, I'm gonna have to think this through. How on earth am I supposed to do this? That is an interesting challenge. Well, I suppose there is one solution to it. Might not be the optimum solution, but it is a solution. Let's just put that there. And do this while we wait. Because I'm going to have to build this very differently, actually. I'm going to have to put this in one line. This one can stop there. This one can stop there. And this one can stop there. And we need a Mark II. And then finally a Mark III. Yep, there we go. And then we are going to have to build the belt around like this instead. Oh, bother. It's going to end up at the same place. Okay, well... never mind that then. And... we're not really producing that many of them, are we? Why isn't this one running? Because it's lacking... but... oh, I think I connected that wrong. There. Doesn't help to connect to the other belt. I think this one is producing one per cycle. Yep, one per cycle. This one is not producing either, which is because I didn't connect this up to the machine. I suspect that one of these will suffice. Not sure why it's outputting two at a time. It could be that the two at a time is actually from both of those and then two more from both of these. Yeah, one of these will suffice. It's capable of dealing with 360 per second, no, per minute, so that's fine. Okay, so we do have our electric motor up and running. Now I need to jot that down. All manufacturers, and that's using 270 ingots, 90 gears and 90 magnetic coils, and it's producing 90 electric motors currently. Okay, So the next thing we need is going to be... Actually, let's go with electromagnetic turbines as the next thing in the line, since it's right beside the motors. Where is that? That's there. 45 of those will use all the 90 electric motors we're using. Then again, I think we're going to have buffers here anyway, so I don't think I need to make more than this. I think it should be fine. One... No. 1, 2, 3. Is that the distance I've been using? Yep, and then the belting. So, that means we are going to need... okay, so now things are going to be moving a little bit because of the planet. This one needs to be set to produce turbines. 2 of these should suffice plenty for this. We're going to need motors and magnetic coils. And 180. That doesn't seem right, because it's factoring in what I need for the motors as well. So if I'm right, I'm going to need 45 coils. Yeah, I need to start up one of these machines to see. Okay, let's put a power pole there. And I need a little bit of motor. Let's put that in and that in. Yeah. I'm going to need 45 per minute of each. Which is weird, since it says I need 90. The maths just doesn't add up. But it's fine. Okay, now... that means we need 2 belts coming in. Yeah, does that work? It does. Do that. And we are going to need a belt going out there. We're also going to need an additional belt going out here. This is going to be a bit squiggly, but that is going to be fine. Bring that here. Here. And then let's just make sure we get this on the right spot here. Will be there. Connect that with that, and then that one goes to there. Here I might just as well go out from this splitter, because it doesn't really make sense to make a new one just for this. So there, and then down, and connect that up to there. The other thing we need would be magnetic coils, and we have those on that belt, which is a Mark II belt. No, wait, that doesn't work. And I think that'll work. Yep. Like that. And we need one of these here. And one of these here, and like so. That doesn't go all the way there. And Mark II here and here. And that thing requires power. Well, it might be a good idea to actually connect this to the belt. There we go. Okay, now I'm producing 45 of those per minute. 2 assemblers using 90. And I have no idea how many magnetic coils I'm using. How many am I using for the electric motors? 90. Okay, so I'm using 90 for this as well. And that gives me 45 electromagnetic turbines. And we're at 27 minutes, 30 seconds. Very good. 1, 2, and then 3. How much soil do I have? 18k. I need more soil. I'm flattening this planet. Not that I mind, but at least I'm glad you don't have to put concrete everywhere. That would not look good. Okay. At least this area is a bit... it's still using a lot of soil. Oh well, it'll be fine. I'm sure we will get more soil somewhere else later on. Maybe on another planet or something. There we go. Now the next thing we need to produce is the plasma exciters. So how does that look? They require magnetic coils and prisms. 2 of each. And again, that doesn't make sense. It says 4 coils and 2 prisms to 1. Ah, okay. Okay, so then we have to put that into the calculator. Yeah, here. So 2 machines of these will produce 45 of them and will require 180 magnetic coils and 90 prisms. That seems fine. So I think we'll go with 2 of these. Lack of item. Right. What do I need to produce these? Plenty of those in inventory, plenty of those in inventory. Yeah. And it requires 2 items, thankfully. Coils and prisms. Coils we already have here. How many am I pulling off now? I am pulling off 90 plus 90, that's 180. So we still need to use a Mark II belt. That's good. I don't like it when the planet does that, but details, minor nuisances. I'm just not used to it yet. The other thing we need is prisms. This one needs to be pulled off on the first belt. Like so. And then we need to belt the prisms as well. And how many hours I'm producing of those? I'm producing 360 of those. So that should be sufficient. By far. I'm probably overproducing those, to be honest. Here. And up. And continue the up. Go here. Need a splitter here. And then connect that up to the splitter. And I want to go back to surface, so I can click 0 to do that. Oh, it seems it has to be numpad 0. Not that it's a... Meh. Port occupied. What do you mean? Oh. Okay, there we go. I think that one is too slow actually, but we can always just put another one there. Oh, that is too slow as well. Come on. Be gone. This one is a Mark III, so we need a Mark III sorter then. And continue. That is the wrong location. Do I want to fix that? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we need to remove this. Collision box of these splitters is kind of big. I mean, you'd think that they, on that specific size, that they would be happy to coexist side by side, but apparently not. I mean, there's plenty of room in between. No, 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 no. The arbitrariness of that too is kind of weird. Because now, if I want that to continue, that's a Mark 1 belt. We'll just have to build that. So that continues down here. This is a Mark 1 belt. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like that, actually. This is a Mark 1 belt. And that doesn't work, because I need it to go there. And that goes off on there. Up. And to there, and then down. And this continues downwards, same with this. I don't think that I'm pulling off enough yet to make that a Mark 1 belt. Okay, these we can remove. This doesn't need the turbines, so that's fine. We go around and we go up, up, and down. We make the little squiggle. And we need a sorter to take that out. And some power. Now, I'm not going to empty this or start taking them out, because we still have a box of the happy plasma converters up here. We want to put those into the box before we start filling it up. I love this flying thing. Our power is probably struggling greatly. Wait, did I? Oh, crap. Well, we're not producing those very quickly, and this is a Mark II box, so I'm pretty sure there's plenty of space in here for them. Yep. There we go. The very happy, excited plasma exciters. And land. And now what we need to do is put these onto the belt. And I'm not going to use Mark 1 sorters here. That would not be wise. I'm going to use Mark 2 sorters to make sure that we actually get the product into the machine at the same speed. Good. And with that, we are producing 45 plasma exciters as well in 2 assemblers, and we are using 90 prisms and 180 magnetic coils. Yeah, I guess that's correct. Yeah, it is correct. So all in all, we are now using 180, 270, 360 magnetic coils. So we're using half of our production of magnetic coils currently, which means that this no longer needs to be a Mark II belt. Can you please stay on the ground? Thank you. So there we go. Now we actually have an interesting production line here of most of the basic products. We still need to produce graphene, and after that we need to produce plastic. But before we do that, I think it would be nice to have the machine parts up and running. That is the facilities, like, you know, a mall thing. That I'm thinking we could do. It won't be ideal to do it over here, because then I would have to have some belts going the other way. It would be better to have it down the line, so that the bus doesn't have to go both ways, because that would be rather weird. So I'm guessing that I have to go collect lots of soil and then fill in this lake here. That crude oil seep is not going to be in the way at all. No, no, no. At least I could... No, I can't, because I'm going to have to build... No, I don't really need to build a refinery there, but... Or what is it called? I think it's a refinery, actually. I don't really need to build that there. I mean, there's plenty of crude oil seeps on the planet, so I could just bridge over it. I hope. Can I bridge over it? Let's check that, just to be sure. There's one coming there, one coming there, one coming here. Can I bridge over you? Yes, I can. Good. Can I continue to bridge over you? Well, yeah. Technically I can. Okay, so we're going to ignore that seep, because I don't need that. There's plenty of oil otherwise. So yeah, I'm going to do in between episodes now. I'm going to go collect some soil, flatten the planet a bit more. And I'm also going to prepare for the next episode, which will then probably contain stuff like, well, getting more power up and running. We want to make conveyor belts, we want to make Tesla towers, we want to make sorters, and we also want to make assemblers, we want to make smelters. Not sure if we need to make oil refineries. It's not like I'm going to be using a whole great deal of them. Chemical facilities probably we want to make. These I can handcraft. But we are going to need all these. That's going to be a bit icky. I might have to extend the production of those. But I think it's going to be fine with just one machine making belts and one machine making sorters, so... should be fine, actually. We'll see when we get there. Splitters I also would like to have manufactured automatically, so that I don't have to do that. And then maybe in the episode after that we can start getting back our research and stuff like that. Might be one more episode before we can do that. I want to have this bus and production line beside the bus up and running properly before we go back to science. Yeah. So far I'm generally happy with our progress. As I've mentioned before, if you are very concerned with ratios, this series probably isn't going to be the right place for that, because yeah, the lack of information from the machines is currently limiting my brain CPU power in terms of getting all those ratios correctly. So that is one of the reasons why that isn't up to speed. So I'm just, you know, kind of winging it. And then again, as I've also mentioned, this is the first time I'm playing the game, and I'm playing blindly because I haven't really spent many hours playing before I recorded this episode. This is the farthest I've got in the game. So I hope that you're still enjoying it, even though there are many channels out there, like Catherine of Sky, for instance. She has a series where I believe she's already progressed beyond my point, where I am now. And as always, I generally have a tendency to recommend Catherine's content quite highly. So you should go check out her episodes and her series as well if you want to see more on the game. And also, Wally has a series as well. He's mostly streaming the game so far, but all of his stream series, they are being put onto YouTube as soon as the grace period. Since he's streaming on Twitch, there's a grace period. I think it's 24 or 48 hours that Twitch requires you to have that exclusivity thing with them. But his streams are being posted to YouTube as soon as he's allowed to do so under the terms of service from Twitch. So yeah, go check out the series of both Bully and Catherine as well. So, as usual, if you have any questions or comments, I am very happy for those in the comment field. And also, I should remind you that there is a Discord server, and the game is highly popular. So it's the chat channel we have for the game on the Discord server is quite active. You'll find the link to the Discord in the description. But for now, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will be seeing you all in the next episode.